Welcome to a very cold Q Caesar. My name is Chris Nerlon. I'm currently the manager of the Firefighter Development Unit, and it is my great pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation. I would like to begin in the spirit of reconciliation by acknowledging the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community. I pay my respects to the elders past and present, and I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. I would also like to welcome the following distinguished guests. Mr Don Brown, MP, Member for Capalaba. Acting Deputy Commissioner Kevin Walsh, Readiness and Response Service. Acting Deputy Commissioner Adam Stevenson, Strategy and Corporate Services. Assistant Commissioner David Herman, Southwestern Region. Acting Assistant Commissioner Neil Francis, Fire and Rescue. Acting Assistant Commissioner Kevin Reading, QFES People. Station Officer Peter Chalmers, Senior Vice President of the United Firefighters Union of Queensland. Uncle Norm Clark, Aboriginal Elder and Retired Station Officer, and Mr Alan Young, the Retired Firefighters Association. Ms Helen Stanley from Community Engagement Business Partner from Ampol. Mr Tony Ross, Relationship Manager from QBank. Ms Jade Cox from QBank, and Mr Lucy Turner, IT Support with QBank. Welcome all. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all here on behalf of the Minister to the graduation ceremony for Firefighter Recruit Course 138. Would everyone please be upstanding, welcoming the firefighters of Recruit Course 138, marching onto parade led by Acting Station Officer Lachlan Thompson. I would now like to invite Retired Station Officer Uncle Norm Clark to come forward for the acknowledgement to country.
Wala, Wakamandaya, Gongri, Guardian and Army. I welcome you here today on behalf of the Quandamuka people whose land that we are on today. I must pay my respects to the elders who have passed, and I also pay my respects to the elders of today and our emerging elders who will continue on with this great oldest living culture the world has got. Before I leave, I would like to congratulate these new firefighters and welcome to the greatest family and the greatest job in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Norm. Please remain standing for the Australian National Anthem. Thank you, everybody. Please be seated. I will now invite Deputy Commissioner Kevin Walsh and Mr Brown to inspect the firefighters from Recruit Course 138. Thank you, Mr. Walsh. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Deputy Commissioner Kevin Walsh will now address the ceremony.
Thanks very much, Chris. And thank you for the invitation to come down. I too would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today and recognise their continuing connection to land, water and community, and I honour their elders past, present and emerging. I'd like to also acknowledge our distinguished guest, Don Brown, representing the Minister and Member for Capalaba. Thanks very much for making time to come here today. My colleagues from the Executive Leadership Team, welcome. Uncle Norm Clark, thank you for your continued support. It was great to see Norm accept a presentation by the Commissioner last week for his ongoing work in QFES and supporting the advance of First Nations people. It was great also to hear you reminisce on the 1970 Grand Final, Norm, where you kicked the winning goal from the sideline. It was a great story, and it was great to be part of that, so well done, Norm. Alan Young, Retired Firefighters Association. Peter Chalmers, Senior Vice President, United Firefighters Union of Queensland. Adrian Stafford, who is the State President of the Senior Officers Union. Also our partner agencies. Queensland Fire and Emergency Service is richer for the partners that we have as part of our department, and I do make special mention of Helen Stanley from Ampol, Tony Ross and the representatives from QBank, our recruit graduates, our recruit instructors and most importantly family and friends and supporters who have come today for this really special occasion. It is really an honour to be here to represent the Commissioner this morning who couldn't be here. Unfortunately, he's interstate, but I know he very much enjoys welcoming our new recruits to the Fire and Rescue Service. And it's a great pleasure for me to be here to officially welcome these 15 new firefighters to the Fire and Rescue Service. Congratulations to you all on your hard work and dedication in making it to this point and completing your Certificate 2 in Public Safety, Firefighting and Emergency Operations. I'm very aware of the challenging course over the last few months that you've all undertaken. There is a lot to learn and there's a lot to take in, but you've demonstrated that you have what it takes to be part of the Fire and Rescue family, so you've done an amazing job and I welcome you on behalf of the Commissioner to that family. Our Fire and Rescue Service has a proud history of working with Queensland communities and building a safer state, and the recruit course is designed to equip you all with the foundation knowledge, skills and attributes of a modern firefighter. And the challenges and risks that we face change from year to year as we see the changes in our risk profile as the Queensland community continues to grow. It's been a very long time since I graduated as a firefighter myself, but I know firsthand and acknowledge your aspiration, study and yourselves to reach this point in your career. However, it is just the start, obviously. You've also demonstrated your courage, loyalty and resilience in completing this course, and while there may have been difficult times and challenges during the course, I believe it will hold you in good stead for your futures and in particular your career ahead, which Uncle Norm has already described as the greatest job in the service. But what have you learned so far is really the start of your career. You have a lifelong journey in this career to gain experience, to attend emergency incidents and disasters, but also to continue your learning and study so that you continue to be a part of a wonderful team of Fire and Rescue. There are many opportunities in this career that will present to you, and a great example of that is the 50 or 60 people that we have overseas and working in Canada who have been through the most incredible response to wildfires over there, and we are sending our professional firefighters and incident management teams over there to assist in that disaster in Canada, and it's just an example of the opportunities ahead of you in this great service. And again, as Norm has already spoken to you, you join the QFES family and the Fire and Rescue Service family, and there's a really important reason that we talk about family in this particular job. First and foremost, you will spend a lot of time with your colleagues out in some very dangerous situations, but it also is your second family, because you need to be supported by the people standing in front of you here today who have supported you through the first 4 months in your career, but they'll continue to stand by you, and I acknowledge the family and friends who will need to do that in your career as you progress. So to the family and friends here today, a special thanks for the support that you've already given them, and for your, I know that the support will continue throughout their careers. So in conclusion, to our recruits, I want to take the opportunity to say thank you, well done. It's a huge achievement to get through this course, and I wish you all the very best for your careers and your future endeavours. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Walsh. I will now invite Firefighter Mark Thomas to recite the Firefighter's Prayer.
The Firefighter's Prayer. When I'm called to duty, God, wherever flames may rage, give me strength to save some life, whatever be its age. Help me embrace a little child before it is too late, or save an older person from the horror of that fate. Enable me to be alert and hear the weakest shout, and quickly and efficiently to put the fire out. I want to fill my calling and give the best in me to guard my every neighbour and protect their property. And if according to my fate I am to lose my life, please bless with those your protecting hand for those I've loved in life.
Thank you, Firefighter Thomas. I would now like to invite Mr. Don Brown to address the ceremony.
Can I also start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Quandamooka people, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Can I thank Uncle Norm for his acknowledgement to country. I hope you're beating the old man in bowls lately, so keep that up. Can I also acknowledge all the dignitaries? I won't go through them again, but can I acknowledge them also? Congratulations to all the graduates. Can I also pass on my apologies for the Minister who is unable to be here today. Normally the Minister's office hands over a speech, which is pretty boring, but I want to put that to one side and talk about my personal experience with QFES. Around 7 years ago, I was woken up and in the early hours of the morning in Parliament House by a security guard, which was pretty scary at the time, to the information that my wife was in hospital. It had happened that it turned out that our neighbour's house had burnt down next door to us. When I went back home from Parliament and reviewed the video footage from when it started to when it finished, the roof next door had collapsed within about 10 minutes. The neighbours came down luckily and tried to fight it from the side of our house until the gas bottle exploded and lit up the video cameras from day to night like it was river fire. It only took about 8 minutes until QFES officers had arrived to our place. My wife was heavily pregnant, 8 months at the time. Those officers looked after her and made sure that until the ambulance officers arrived to take her to hospital. But then it went on with their quick work and training to save our house. It meant that when my son was born, that we came home to our house and not a reconstruction. So I'll forever be indebted to the brave men and women of QFES. And I want to thank you for making the choice to become a member of the QFES family. I want to thank your family and friends for allowing them to support them to be a part of the QFES family also. I want to congratulate and also thank the hard men and women who train you and put world-class training to effect for years. I know This is the start of your journey. I know there's more training to come over the next 3 years, but I have no doubt you'll be successful in that task. So again, I would like to congratulate and thank you for making the choice to be part of this QFES family, making the choice to protect our community. And can I say, while you're out there protecting your community, make sure you protect yourself by being a member of the EFU, because I have a very active delegate down at Capalaba by the name of Shane Malley. He's got me on speed dial and he is advocating for your conditions every single day, making sure that you guys have got the best working conditions as possible. So again, I would like to thank you and congratulate you for graduating here today, and best of luck on a rewarding career.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. I would now like to invite Deputy Commissioner Kevin Walsh and MP Mr. Don Brown back for the certificate presentation to the firefighters of Recruit Course 138. Firefighters of Recruit Course 138, and I do call you firefighters now. When I call your name, please come forward to receive your graduation certificate. Firefighter James Baker, South Eastern Region, Logan Command. Firefighter Wade Brennan, Southwestern Region, Toowoomba Command. Firefighter Keegan Bunting, South Eastern Region, Logan Command. Firefighter Jack Day, South Eastern Region, Gold Coast Command. Firefighter Christian Dory, South Eastern Region, Gold Coast Command. Firefighter Marcus Fitzgerald, Southwestern Region, Toowoomba Command. Firefighter Ben Jersikowski, Southwestern Region, Toowoomba Command. Firefighter Ned Grant, Central Region, Mackay Command. Firefighter Zane Holmes, South Eastern Region, Gold Coast Command. Firefighter Aidan Lee, South Eastern Region. Firefighter Gareth Nutt, Central Region, Mackay Command. Firefighter James Penny, South Eastern Region, Logan Command. Firefighter Benjamin Radigan, South Eastern Region, Logan Command. Firefighter Keegan Summers, South Eastern Region, Ipswich Command. And finally, Firefighter Mark Thomas, South Eastern Region, Ipswich Command. Thank you, Deputy Commissioner. Thank you, Mr. Brown. I would now like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the following people for their dedication to the training on Recruit Course 138. The recruit instructors of Recruit Course 138 for their outstanding commitment to the recruit training program and associated staff to the Academy, including Academy Services, BA Hazmat, Volunteer Emergency Services Training Command, RCR instructors and the Live Fire Campus. Also like to acknowledge our Business Support Officer, Mrs Desley Ball. The Recruit Course Coordinator, SO Mark Malanta. The Lead Instructor, Station Officer David Farrell. The Recruit Instructor, Station Officer Mark Hadfield. Recruit Instructor, Acting Station Officer Scott Dinsdale. And also Recruit Instructor at the back there, Acting Station Officer Lachlan Thompson. I would also like to call out a special mention to the staff down at the live fire training facility. I will now take a brief opportunity to speak about the awards being presented here today. The standard and calibre of these recruits has been exceptionally high, making it very difficult to separate and select the award winners. There are 3 awards that are presented at the completion of the firefighter training program. The first firefighting award today is the Dan Campbell Award for significant progressive achievement of practical firefighting skills, incorporating the highest safety standards. QFES strives to recruit individuals from diverse range of backgrounds. This award recognises the recruit who has displayed the greatest progression of learning and improved performance by extending and challenging themselves throughout the course. The Dan Campbell Shield is sponsored and donated by the Retired Firefighters Association, and a bridge story of Dan Campbell's contribution to firefighting in Queensland is included in your program. I will now call upon Mr. Alan Young to present the Dan Campbell Retired Firefighters Association Shield. Mr. Young. The recipient of the Dan Campbell Award is firefighter Wade Brennan. Congratulations, Firefighter Brennan. Thank you, Mr. Young. Thank you. Queensland Fire and Emergency Services values partnerships forged with local, interstate and national businesses. Ampol Australia is one of these valued partners. The second award being presented today is the Ampol Award. This is awarded to the most outstanding practical recruit firefighter. The recruit training course encompasses multiple disciplines of a practical nature, and these include driver training and pump operations, breathing apparatus procedures, search and rescue techniques, live fire, petrochemical and structure firefighting operations, bushfire and transportation firefighting, hazardous materials operations, technical rescue and urban search and rescue, and road crash rescue. The most outstanding practical recruit firefighter has displayed an overall high standard of competency in all the practical components of this course. I will now call upon Miss Helen Stanley to present this award on behalf of Ampol Australia. The recipient of the Ampol Outstanding Practical Firefighter Award is Firefighter Ned Grant. Congratulations, Firefighter Grant. Thank you, Ms. Stanley. The final award to be presented today is the Commissioner's Award, Ducks of Recruit Course 138. This is awarded to the recruit firefighter who attains the highest overall grade in all the assessment criteria of knowledge, skills, attitude and safety. This person also displays an exceptional commitment to the recruit course, the Recruit Instructors Academy staff and fellow recruits. This award is sponsored by the Commissioner of Queensland Fire and Emergency Services. I would now like to ask Deputy Commissioner Kevin Walsh to present this award. The recipient of the Commissioner's Award, Dux of Recruit Course 138, is Firefighter James Penny. Congratulations, Firefighter Penny. Thank you, Deputy Commissioner. Queensland firefighters are not only bound by the Queensland Government Code of Conduct, but also by the Queensland Fire and Emergency Services Code of Ethics. This code is taken very seriously amongst the ranks of Queensland firefighters, and I would now like to call upon Firefighter Christian Dory to recite the QFES Code of Ethics.
Morning. QFES Code of Ethics. As a firefighter with Queensland Fire and Rescue, I have a duty to protect life, property and the environment, render assistance at all fires, accidents and explosions, or other emergencies that I attend. At all times, I will discharge my duties promptly, properly and diligently. I will make every effort to prevent loss, damage or injury occurring to any person, property or the environment. I will strive for excellence and endeavour to improve my knowledge and professionalism. I will maintain a standard of physical fitness commensurate with the requirements of my duties. I will not participate in any improper activity which is likely to bring discredit to the reputation of Queensland Fire and Rescue, the Commissioner or myself. I will not use my position for private advantage or profit. I accept these ethics as a necessary part of my Queensland Fire and Rescue and personal life.
Thank you, Firefighter Dory. Ladies and gentlemen, that completes the ceremony for Firefighter Recruit Course 138. Can I please ask everyone to be upstanding and join me in a round of applause for our graduating firefighters. I would now call on Station Officer Lachlan Thompson to dismiss for the final time the firefighters of Recruit Course 138. Please go and celebrate with our newest firefighters.